When William Samoei Ruto was campaigning, the church would come in Hade and was in the forefront to campaign for the church candidates. When William Samoei Ruto was declared the president-elect, Oresa Pitt, the Anglican Archbishop, was leading the convoy from Karen all the way to the Bomas of Kenya. During the campaign, Raila Amolo Odinga would be portrayed as a devil's candidate, and William Samoei Ruto would be portrayed as a church candidate. Today, as I'm going to show you here in the video that I'm going to show you in the next 4 minutes, the church is in the front line, lamenting about the poor leadership of William Samoei Ruto. Today, the church is crying. The church is accusing the so-called God's candidates because of abductions, because of extrajudicial killings, because of poor leadership, because of corruption. If you visit Samson Cherigei's Twitter handle, you will see that he's very, very bitter with the church. If you visit Kemani Ishongwa Twitter handle again, you realize that he's also very, very bitter with the church. The government of William Samoei Ruto and the church are at crossroads. The daggers now have been raised. William Samoei Ruto wants to stab the church. The church is complaining, and Kenyans are asking, who is going to blink first? Ama kweli maneno ya wahega hayapotei hivyo hivyo. Walisema mwenda tezi na omo, marejeo ni gamani. Wahega wakasema hivyo. And now, the church has gone full circle. And everybody is regretting. A number of pastors are now even apologizing to their congregants. They are apologizing to the followers. They are apologizing to the nation. They are apologizing to the voters for misleading them. I remember when Ida Odinga told Kenyans that once Raila takes over the government, he's going to regulate the churches. Many people were up in arms. Moses Kuria and his team were up in arms. And the UDA machinery portraying Ida Odinga as an agent of the devil. Today, the same church has caused a lot of havoc with fake miracles, with freezing and actually looting from the same church members. So in this video, I want us to look at just 3 reasons, just 3. Before you watch this video by the Catholic bishops, you see them crying. Why is the Church of Christ accusing William Samoei Ruto? Number 1 is because this government is so corrupt, and even what it is stealing from taxpayers' money, the church is not getting anything. The leaders are not taking anything to the church. They are feeling the pinch. They are feeling the pain. And they are being left as poor as church mouse. Church mouse. As poor as church mouse. Number 2, in my view, William Samoei Ruto has been one person who doesn't keep any promise. The fact that he has not been keeping promises is affecting the churches. The fact that, what is in your heart, the mouth speaketh. So what William Samoei Ruto has been saying has turned out to be false. There's so many promises that he has been telling Kenyans, that have been promising Kenyans, have turned out to be false. So this feeling of shame by the church to be associated with a leader who is not telling the truth is affecting them. Because people are asking many questions. The other thing is that if you look at the public, if you look at the electorate, the people are mad with William Samoei Ruto's government. And these are the same people you find in various churches. So because the church want to align itself with the people and want to remain the custodian of morals in this society, then it has to come up and tell people, after all, we erred. After all, this is not our candidate. So the big question is the church going to oppose William Samoei Ruto in 2027? Is the church going to support a different candidate? Because what there is that the church decided to wrestle with the pigs in the mud, and now unaona kile ambacho kipo ni kwamba wamejichafua kabisa, na they are now in the mucky of things. So watch this video and see what the Catholic bishop are saying, and tell me what you think about this. Watch.
The elected leaders have been mandated to fulfill roles conferred to them by the Constitution. They are among the highest paid legislators in the world. We are troubled by their heightened insensitivity and irresponsibility in carrying out their tasks, allowing themselves to be captured and compromised in corrupt deals. Corruption may not always involve financial benefits, but the unjust use of position and authority or abuse of office. The massive greed we are witnessing is shocking and heartbreaking. The violation of human rights and freedom of speech. We are appalled by the blatant recurring incidents of reported abductions, disappearances, torture, and killings of Kenyans. We also decry the increasing murder of women. This has caused great consternation, anger, and disgust. Many families are still grappling with the loss of their children who are brutally killed, injured, or went missing following what is referred to as the Gen Z demonstrations in June 2024. Many of these victims had raised concerns about rampant corruption within and outside the government. Who is abducting these people? And is the government unable to stop these abductions and killings? The government must protect the life of every human person in Kenya, as stipulated in our Constitution of the Republic of Kenya, Article 26. The government must take the lead in following the law, which the leadership took an oath to uphold and defend at all times.